Okay, listen, another day, another attempt at trying to cancel MrBeast and failing. If you aren't caught up, I'm here with a full recap to keep you guys as up to date as possible. So this is Rosanna Pansino, a YouTuber with 4.5 million subscribers who was featured in a couple of MrBeast Creator Games videos. This one that's talked about mainly today is Creator Games number 3, where she plays and seemingly doesn't make top 3. Well, according to her, she did, and she went on Trisha Paytas' podcast the other day saying,
I was just so heartbroken when the video was released because it made me feel like I wasn't good enough. I understand, Logan has such a huge following and he's literally a professional wrestler, and that, I get it, but it just made me feel like that you're not enough. Especially when he just says that it's all in good fun and it doesn't matter who wins because it's all going to be donated and given away. Like, why would you edit me out? And I beat Logan Paul. I survived hide and seek longer, and he even said something cute like, you're never gonna find Rose, she's so small, this place is so big.
And I think just in general, like equality, gender equality, yes, if it naturally didn't happen where 3 guys win, that's one thing, but there's a woman who beat out Logan Paul, who is a crazy athlete and amazing, and I think that alone is such a story. And why
I was just so proud of myself. And I told my mom, I was like, Mom, you won't believe it. How did this happen? I was so excited. And then when the video came out, I was just felt so low. I felt,
oh my God.
And afterwards, she put out this statement that reads, I've been allowing others to treat me poorly in private for many years. I am fed up. I'm going to start standing up for myself and finding my voice. MrBeast lied and edited me out of the top 3 in Creator Games 3. I participated in Creator Games 1 and 2 and was excited to be part of YouTube's Creator Games 3, hide and seek at SoFi Stadiums. After the filming had wrapped, I truly couldn't believe how well I did in the competition, and I was proud of what I achieved. I placed 3rd. When the video was released, I was shocked, disappointed, and felt hurt. MrBeast had edited the video to make me look like I performed worse than I did. This was extra upsetting because I genuinely believed him when he said that his videos are authentic and real. He edited the video to look like the final 3 people were Lorray, Logan Paul, and Zach King. Final 3 people were actually Zach, Quackity, and myself. For the entire duration of filming, we all wore earpieces connected to walkie-talkies. They would announce in their ears when someone had been found when we had to move hiding spot. If we didn't move, you were immediately disqualified. When I was still hiding, they announced that Logan Paul had been found. I couldn't believe I outlasted him. He is a fierce competitor. It was getting really late. We had filmed over for 24 hours straight. And they initially offered me money to come out of my hiding spot and quit. I declined. I'd been counting the eliminations, and I'd currently in 4th place with Ray, Crackety, Zach, and myself still remaining. Jimmy had asked us to move hiding spots again to the side of the stadium with the mannequins. It was at that time I was found and transitioned to my moving to my next hiding spot. When Jimmy found me, he brought me to the field with the others that had also been found. I thought I had placed 4, however, Lorray had fallen asleep and hadn't moved in a long time, so he was disqualified. This meant I got 3rd place. When I arrived to the field, I saw Matt, Pat, and Logan there because they were now seekers. Jimmy said he was going to go out and look for Zach and asked if anyone wanted to join him. I offered, but he said he wanted to take Logan instead, so I hung back to start looking for Zach in different locations with Matt Pat. I placed 3rd, Quackity placed 2nd, Zach placed 1st. This is actually what happened. Despite Jimmy editing out the only female in the top 3, I was proud of what I achieved. I followed the rules of the game, gave it my all, had fun, never gave up, and they can't take that away from me. Now, this has actually been deleted. I was able to track down a copy for you guys, but this with a bunch of other tweets regarding the situation were taken down, but I was able to snag a couple of them. If he can say it to me on the phone, he can say it in writing. When I asked him to send me the raw footage to review the timeline, he went radio silent. MrBeast kept pressuring me to get on the phone and refused to answer any of my questions in writing. And then she proceeds to leak the DMs. I'll leave these on screen here if you want to read them, but it's a very cordial conversation. You know, it's nothing bad. So let me get this straight. She doesn't want drama, but then she proceeds to leak DMs for, again, millions of people to see, and then tries to use this very adult conversation as leverage against MrBeast. She then releases this statement. This has all been overwhelming and a lot to process today. I was scared to tell this story for a long time because of how much hate others have gotten in the past for speaking up about their own experience. In the hours since posting my story, I've received at least 3 other messages from female creators who have had similar experiences with MrBeast and those around him. That will be their story to tell if they choose to. It is making me realize that I am not as alone as I once thought. Also, unbeknownst to me, Quackity also told the same story previously on a live stream. He was also confused as to why they edited him out of the top 3. Thank you for all the immense support. Words cannot describe how empowering and healing the last 24 hours have been. The amount of DMs I'm receiving from people with similar stories, please know that you are not alone. You are seen and your experiences are valid. This is ridiculous. She wasn't missing out on anything. She didn't win the game in the first place. The only difference in the edit that is made is that she shows being put in 5th place as compared to 3rd place. In a children's game posted for charity, and she's making this this out to be like she's a victim of a crime or something, when in reality, she just lost a game. I want to include here that in the middle of her making accusations, she goes on to promote her new music video, if that says anything to you at all. Since then, she has now taken anything down and put out an apology that reads, "I'd like to apologize to MrBeast. I should have expressed my feelings privately and handled things directly. I will be removing all the posts where I talk about creator games and Jimmy. I will be honest in that the thousands of threads I've received today are a contributing factor. But I also sincerely hear the feedback from so many of you. I'm sorry, but I call cap here on the thousands. I think that is a massive exaggeration here. But I want to know what you guys think. Did she deserve the backlash that she got? Obviously not the threats or anything like that, but like the valid criticism and stuff like that. Anyways, that's about all for this update. Be sure to have your notifications on in case there's any other update comes out, and I'll be sure to update you guys as soon as possible. Anyways, I'm out. Thank you to channel members Lucian, Phoenix Ace, and AUE.